man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of Tracking the Wolves. This is episode 13 now, according to my sources. But as always, I'm your host, Sam Maston, and I think we might have our most anticipated episode to date.
Hey, let's go.
I am joined here today by brand new Wolves head men's basketball coach, Coach Matt Wilber. Coach, how are you, man?
I'm good, man. This is awesome. I mean, talk about a whirlwind.
Yeah.
I mean, I really appreciate you. I mean, I came here for the press conference, and it stopped me in my tracks with my face plastered all over Dakota Bank Field, the scoreboard. I was like, come on. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, that's how we do it, man.
Yeah,
well,
so
good.
I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah,
We
appreciate you coming on. I know you got a lot going on. You're busy, so we appreciate you kind of taking the time. But I guess a good kind of jumping off point, Coach, is just kind of talk about your background. I know you have some family ties to the Wolves. You kind of grew up a Northern basketball fan. Kind of talk about, for you, what kind of drew you coming back here and what that's been like for you in your upbringing.
Well, I was born and raised in Miller, South Dakota, which is 80, 90 miles from here.
Yep.
My grandma lived over by O.M. Tiffany Elementary School when I was a little kid. And so I have an aunt and uncle here in Aberdeen. So we were in Aberdeen all the time. I mean, I grew up in storybook land, man. That was it. And so, but I graduated from Del Rapids Public. Coming out of high school, I'd have loved to come play for the Wolves. I would have loved to come up here. But listen, man, you got to be good enough to play. And I wasn't good enough to play up here right away. So I walked on at Augie. I played baseball and basketball there I redshirted in hoops. And then I played basketball and baseball all the way through. And my careers in both of those were this way. I was in baseball. I started off as a middle of the order hitter, and I whittled my way into a relief pitching role by the time I was done. So, at Augie, and then I started coaching basketball right then. I was a student assistant at Augie, hooked on with USF and South Dakota State, and then was running a basketball development program called Tibbs Basketball with my dude Nate Tibbetts. And we sold that business to Sanford, and I was on the ground floor of building the Sanford Pentagon. So I was in all those design discussions, and I was the basketball guy, which was awesome. But then, I've always wanted to coach. I've always wanted to coach, and DWU opened up. I got lucky to get that, and I took off that way. Was in Phoenix last year, had some unbelievable experiences in hoops, and then this job opened up. And it was like, do I have a chance? Because, man, this is one of those jobs for me personally, with my dad playing for Bob Walks. I mean, I grew up in the Barnett Center, man. I was watching Northern play, and I mentioned that, obviously Eric Klein is the name, but dude, the Bucklehide twins, and I saw Paul Sather, and I saw Jeremy Vleem, and all these names, Sarge Grimes, and all these guys there's pictures of the Kuslers. I mean, we could just those were my teams. I was a fan as a little kid, and the opportunity to come up here and coach, I couldn't pass it up. So I gave up 100 degrees, 90 degrees, perfect weather in Phoenix. And the first day waking up here, right? Snowstorm. It's great. It's perfect.
Right back to it, man.
Right back to it. So hey, I couldn't be more humbled and honored that I've got the opportunity to do this. And I'm excited to be a Wolf, man. This has been a really easy logo to put on.
That's good, man. That's awesome.
I can't lie to you.
That's what we like to hear. Well, obviously you have a very unique coaching story that's come from all different levels, but I'm kind of curious to touch on your previous stop before you got here in Phoenix. Obviously, you've worked for Nate Tibbetts, who I don't know how many years he was an assistant in the NBA, but
13
years.
He was with that guy's the associate head coach with the Portland Trailblazers. He was the associate head coach with the Orlando Magic. His first full-time job was with Cleveland, and his first guy was Kyrie Irving. So he went from Kyrie Irving to Dame, to now he had been working with like Jalen Suggs and those guys. And man, he's a journeyman NBA guy and interviewed for multiple head coaching jobs. So he's big time. Well,
and then you get the chance to work for him in Phoenix in the WNBA for the Phoenix Mercury. And so kind of talk about that experience, because obviously, I'm sure it was kind of something that you didn't necessarily plan on, but it's an unbelievable opportunity, and you get to work around one of the, maybe even the greatest player ever, in women's basketball. And what was that kind of experience like for you?
Hey, it was. I mean, we could talk at length. I mean, this is like just the Phoenix Mercury, and that's probably a 3 or 4 hour podcast if you wanted it to be, right? Especially maybe with how you and I could talk to each other. I think we'd probably get going, but. Nate's like one of my day one dudes, right? Like he's one of those guys, and we've always had a really good relationship. No expectation of employment, never. I mean, we were both pretty clear about that. Like, hey, this relationship isn't going to be based on me getting a job from you. But it just worked out that he had a spot. And it was, hey, Will, do you want to come down here? Do you want to do this? And we did. And then you're talking about getting down there and getting assigned Diana Taurasi as your first, and I could talk about her forever. Like, you talk about, people, the best women's basketball player, ever to play. Well, she's one of the most decorated athletes ever to play any sport. You're talking 3 NCAA titles, 3 WNBA titles, 6 Olympic titles. Like those happen every 4 years. Like these she got 6 Olympic gold medals, and she's the logo. That she's the WNBA logo, and she's earned it. You get down there and you watch her work, like you're like, oh, this makes sense. She has got pop. She's got pop, and she's got energy, and that was infectious to be around. So that experience, plus you go from DWU, where I'm a head coach and I've got an assistant, to with 30 to 40 guys, with a JV team and a varsity team. We go down there and we've got our 11 players. And so we got Nate and then 6 full-time assistants. You know what I mean? I'm like, you need me to do anything? And I didn't have much responsibility. I had my scouts and I had player development stuff, and I was an ear to lean on for Nate. I mean, we joked a lot about, I had to go from 20 years of basically being the voice of a gym to being the last voice. So we used to joke about how many times I got told to keep my mouth shut, right? It was
a habit,
the running tally was about up to 8. All right, it was about up to 8. But it wasn't even yelling. He'd just give me a look every once in a while, like, hey, I'm like, I got you, bro. And so, that experience was tremendous, and I'm so thankful to the Phoenix Mercury. I wasn't expecting to be accepted in from the players and the staff. I wasn't expecting the relationship development because I was worried about it. I'm telling you, as a coach, the number one thing that's been the, my source of like, here's why I do this, is those relationships you build with dudes. And so, and with the players and going through all the stuff we go through. And I was really impressed with how much I was welcomed in and accepted, and they were awesome, man. That experience was wild.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. And so that's cool to hear you say that. And then kind of switching gears a little bit now, you touched on, you didn't have to do a whole lot. You went from, running a program of 30 guys to being on the Mercury staff. So now you're back in college where you're recruiting, you're signing guys, you're building the roster every year. And you've come in at an interesting time, obviously, with how recruiting is done in today's day and age. But you're also you're a South Dakota guy. You've been around the state your whole life. You have very good ties throughout the grassroots, the high school ranks. And so I'm just kind of curious to touch on for you as you take on this new venture, kind of the philosophy that you want to have in terms of building your roster and the guys that you're looking to kind of bring in to kind of get this program back up and running a little bit here.
When I got to DWU, it was one of those where, on a smaller scale, but DW and Northern used to be in the SEIC together. You talk to the old timers. That was a big time game. When Northern and DWU played, they were at the same level, NAIA team. So DWU had longtime coaches, and they're the same way. They got one name coaches, Gordy. People know Gordy Fossness, Doug Martin, and those guys were long timers, and they built out their rosters where, hey, we are hammering the local talent. We have got to get them. We are chasing local talent, and we got to find the right transfers. That's always been the model. And you watch what Northern has done over the years, and the model of that, where that was obviously Bob Wachs. You were recruiting locally. My dad was one of them. My dad was probably the prototypical guy for it. He went to South Dakota State right away, and then he's like, hey, I'm transferring up to Northern. Hey, we'll take that. We'll take that. But and then I grew up watching the Bob Olson teams and the Ole teams, right? And that was gobble up as much South Dakota talent as you could, and North Dakota, Minnesota, on that footprint, and let them slug it out when they get here and see what happens. And you could see what that talent level looked like, and then splash in with the right transfer. Paul Sather did it, and that's what, your teams you played on with Saul. Look at the roster you played on. Like, you're the home run, and not because you're sitting here. I don't mean to say this to you, but that's the home run transfer, man. Like, a dude who comes in here, probably didn't know much about Northern, is at Northern Colorado, and he comes here, and you're as much of a wolf as anybody, and so I'm not going to try to break the trend. That's still going to be the method. We got to recruit our footprint, and we got to knock it out and try to punch out of our weight class with the local kids and go head to head with whoever we got to go head to head with in recruiting. And there's going to be some no's, but we hope we get there some yeses. And then, hey, what are we getting back out of the transfer world? And I just think it's irresponsible to just bag on the portal. That's part of it. Your team and the guys coming in. You're gonna have to re-recruit your team. And if you're not built for that, then what are you doing? And so that was the soul searching of, do you want to jump into this? And so I know that's probably a long answer for all of this stuff.
That's good.
But that's, I think that's what we got to do. And you may see it. The social media aspect of recruiting is out there, but we're chasing the best players in South Dakota, and we're going to expand into North Dakota and Minnesota, 100%. And that's worked here. And I'm not going to change that model. But you got to work at it. You got to work at recruiting. That's just an every day, every minute type deal if you're going to be successful.
No, and I think too. I know you kind of touched on this a little bit in your press conference, but Northern is a place that, as much as it appears we've gotten hurt by the portal basketball-wise the last couple of years, it's set up to where we can thrive in it too. You know what I mean? This is a place that you can sell, and there's a culture and a tradition here that you can use to your advantage, probably more than most schools in our league. I'm sure you kind of feel the same way.
Well, absolutely. And you Northern has seen the worst of what could happen in the portal, right? I mean, we're maybe a possession away from winning a national title, and the entire starting five looks to go. And there's good reasons for some of those guys, right? And so, you've got to, how do you fortify yourself against that? This is an ever-changing, minute-to-minute situation with the portal. And any college coach is like, hey, I got this figured out. I mean, they either have millions at their disposal, or they're just lying to you. That's just how it is. So you're just this ever-changing landscape. You do your best to fortify it. You build your culture. But I'm going to tell you something. When we bring guys in, I'm not scared of the portal. I'm not going to coach to the portal. I'm not going to be worried about guys leaving. We got to hold them accountable. And I'm not here to beat people down. But I'm just saying we're going to coach them, and we got it. This is the standard and the culture of Northern State. And if you talk to former players, they all played in. I love the different eras that guys play in, and I had that too. These different eras, but the same themes are there. And hey, what's it mean to be a Wolf? You hear that from Northern guys. I've played against a lot of Northern guys over the years in amateur basketball and amateur baseball. You see this, but they're like, there's this brotherhood here that's really cool, and it's what's it mean to be a Wolf? Well, you hear these themes of massive competitiveness. Team caring. Just the community aspect and how people in Aberdeen want to know our players, and they can root for them and they can see them and they just get to know that. And this unbelievable effort. I mean, those things are translatable across all winning cultures, but that's what it's going to be. This is what it means to be a Wolf. And I know, as a guy who was on the periphery and looking at that from the outside in, it's going to be easy to sell. I'd be like, I'm kind of like this, Sam. I'm like, I get to sell this. I'm as a recruiter, I get to this. You're giving me this, and I'm like, let's go. We'll recruit against anybody. I'm not afraid of being told no, and I'm like, we're going to find some dudes with the energy that they want to do this, and we got to have guys that want to be a part of that. And I think I think that can get done, and we're in the short rear view mirror of that being a reality, right? And so I'm not out there selling dreams to people. We're not out there selling dreams. This is a reality of what Northern basketball is and was, and let's build that thing back up and let's go.
100%, man. 100%. You got me fired up.
Hey, man, let's go.
Ready to go.
You got any eligibility left?
I wish.
I've told you this a million times. Like my dude, Jacob Dobney, who is a tremendous player, he walked out of here after a scrimmage seeing ghosts after what you did to him in that middle ball screen stuff. I was like, bro, I think Sam's pretty good. Now listen, we got you back, right?
I was going to say, what nobody's going to talk about is I also got 30 dropped on my head. My guys that I played with, they'll let me know that. But no, that was fun, man. Well, Coach, obviously I don't want to take up too much of your time, but as you kind of, transition to this year, what's kind of your biggest expectations and goals in year one? You have you're taking over a kind of a unique situation. What are you kind of hoping to accomplish? And I know you've been asked this, but not necessarily from a wins and losses perspective, but kind of how do you want to build this thing up and build the foundation in your first year?
It's a difficult process, but it's an easy answer. And I'm going to tell you, nobody's more competitive than I am. I want to win. I mean, there's no doubt about it in my life now. I hate losing way more than I enjoy winning. And I got to wrestle with that, and I got to figure that out too. But where I really get going is what we've got to get doing is we're in a cultural reset.
Yep.
There's no doubt about it. And
Yep.
it doesn't matter what the transition is.
Yep.
You go from one coach to another coach,
Yep.
right? Because I mean, you're talking Saul Phillips is a part of a ton of wins and tradition in this program, all right? But we're transitioning from Saul Phillips era to Matt Wilber era, and we have got to establish what that culture means and what that culture looks like and a standard. And we got to have these guys speaking the same language out there.
Yep.
And there's no question they're not right now. I've met with them, and hey man, that locker room is full of good dudes.
Yep.
And so we're in the process of figuring out who's going to be in that roster.
Yep.
Because we got guys in the portal.
Yep.
But this is stuff they got to figure out. But if they're going to be here, here's our standard. Here's our culture. And these aren't rules. This is just our way of life. And you know, right now, there might not be a player who's living up to that, so Coach Wilber's got to take the reins, and I might be the highest person in our culture.
Yep.
And so we got to get guys moving in that direction, because eventually we're going to have a player who's at the highest level.
Yeah.
Everybody else got to rise. I'm not asking that guy to come down here.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to rise to that. So if you're wondering what the first thing to do is, we're establishing what a culture is and what it has to be, and like all these guys that have played here, what it means to be a Wolf. So guys like you, man, like I'm going to reach out to people and former players that are around. Come in and talk to our group.
Yeah.
Talk to our group about your time with your coaches and with the teammates you had.
Yep.
And we're in culture establishment, and everything follows that.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Everything follows that. You talk about playing, you know how fickle making and missing a shot is.
Yeah.
Contagious.
Yep.
Confidence. Well, you know how if everybody's marching to the same beat and we're going, you know, like, then that stuff can go crazy. And it's easy to miss. Great shooters can miss if they don't have confidence. But we need teammates. We need everybody kind of moving. And the goal is, hey, we're all moving down the road at the right speed, at the same speed, together with the right mission. And that's the goal. That's challenging, but, man, I love that.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part of coaching.
Yeah.
And people don't see that. Right? Like, people don't see that. That's not stuff. That stuff, the product is once we get into the Barnett Center and everybody's there.
Yep.
But that's a day-to-day, minute-to-minute operation. And I hope we got guys that are excited to do that. And if they're not, let's get guys in here who are.
Yep, 100%, man. Well, Coach, we appreciate it, man. And I know there's a lot of people in Wolves country that are excited to have you here and kind of excited to see what you build and the teams you put out on the floor, man. But in the meantime, appreciate you for swinging by.
Thanks.
That has been another episode of Tracking the Wolves. As always, I'm your host, Sam Maston. Till next time, go Wolves.
Let's go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tracking the Wolves. It's been a long time since me and Maggie have been here. We're on episode 13, and it just hasn't been working in our schedules. Anyways, we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed that interview with Coach Wilber. He's a great guy. Excited to have him on. We're going to keep it in-house at the basketball program. We got Morgan Fiedler and Izzy Moore in studio with us, so take a second and introduce you guys.
I'm Morgan Fiedler. I'm a junior here at Northern from Aberdeen. Yeah, that's basically all I got.
I'm Izzy Moore. I'm also on the basketball team. I'm a junior as well. I'm from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Went to O'Gorman, so yeah.
And transferred in from Augie this year?
Yes, I transferred in. I spent my first 3 years at Augie. Came here this year. My little sister's on the basketball team, Lucy Moore. She's a freshman, so.
But I was like, obviously I wanted to keep it in-house, and it's not basketball season, so I thought we'd play a game. It's a little, I didn't even think I introduced you. Co-host Maggie Kruger, as always. Introduce yourself. So I was like, we'll keep it in-house with the basketball program. Don't really have anything to really talk about because, in my opinion, you guys got snubbed, but we won't talk about that.
We know.
NSIC.
We know.
Yeah.
Revenge tour's coming.
We always do, yeah.
Literally.
Revenge tour.
Anyways, we'll get into it.
Wait, actually, we're playing intramural volleyball right now, and we were
yeah,
like,
that's right.
This is our NSIC championship revenge. We're gonna end up playing you guys sometime.
Yes, a couple weeks.
I feel like it's gonna be competitive because like our team
100%.
is super competitive.
Did you guys lose your first game?
No, we won.
Oh, you ended up winning.
Yeah.
And you guys are gonna be competitive.
Are you playing intramural volleyball?
I'm currently in season.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not allowed to.
Yeah.
Sad.
Oh,
I think I could play basketball, but volleyball is absolutely not.
Yeah, because you guys were playing on the court next to us.
Yeah.
And because our balls kept coming out, I was like, saw you know, it's like
Yeah.
I'm locked in, like I can't say that. Like, we were losing at the time, so I was like, I gotta go. Like,
That's
we
funny.
did lose the first set, won the second too. We did not know a lot of the rules, so our guys kept spiking the ball off the serve.
Oh.
Oh my
Yeah, so
They were just like.
literally, like the other team would serve it, and the other guys like whack, and like let's go, and it was like
No,
Can't do
point
that.
other team.
yeah, the refs like point there, and
Yeah.
everyone's like, we figured it out. We did a lot of lifts too. Can't lift. You guys kept going like this.
Oh gosh.
I would have died.
Yeah, me too.
But I think our game plan kind of throws off a lot of people because it's unorthodox.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we don't go 1, 2, spike. It's spike.
It's
Like right away.
You have no idea what's coming.
If the ball's coming to me, I'm hitting that thing.
Literally, like we have no source of rhythm. Wyatt Block, who's 5'6", is playing the front row. Like,
It is what it is.
That's so funny.
so, all right. Enough talk about intramural volleyball. As you can tell, we love it. Keep it going. We love intramural volleyball. It's only been 1 week. We got a game with you guys. It's called Tell Me Without Telling Me, and it's basically like charades. Unfortunately, we can't do the charades part because we don't have mics. We're a low-budget studio. Shout out, Paul. And so what we do, there's 4 categories. You got people. We got, this is taking me a lot longer, traits, things, and then places. So 4 categories. It'll be me and Maggie against Morgan and Izzy. And
go.
yeah,
Let's go.
Competitive. We're talking about
like I'm bad
volleyball
at
being
games.
competitive. This is about to be really competitive. We got the the traditional sand timer, sand clock, however it works. And so one of us will go. I'll go, and then Maggie will try and guess what I'm trying to tell her, and then we'll switch. You guys will go, and then we'll just go back and forth until time limit, I guess.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. It's really simple. The 2 categories that we're working with are, I don't know if you guys can see, 1 syllable. And so basically you have to talk 1 syllable at a time. The card that I used to show them, it was Michael Jordan, so it was GOAT of sports, plays for Bulls. And then I don't know where else to go with that. But you kind of get the idea. Freestyle, use whatever you want. So for Michael Jordan, people say he's the GOAT. Not, in my opinion, it's LeBron. And
Hot
That's
take.
debatable.
you guys are defensive players, so
Good point.
makes sense. I mean, quick sidebar, TikTok songs, have you guys seen all those? The LeBron songs?
Yes, I have, yeah.
Okay. Anyways. So I could say like, plays basketball, played in the 90s or 80s and 90s, won a lot of championships, number 23 on the Bulls, Michael Jordan. Kind of.
Yeah.
That's freestyle. So we'll go ahead and let you guys start off here.
Wait, so I just pull
So,
one of these
yep.
and keep going around to every category if they get it?
Once
Okay.
they
You're
get
going
it.
completely after
Yeah,
us.
we'll go completely after you
Okay.
guys. We're kind of like just watching and
go
putting
first.
pressure on. So whenever you guys are ready, go for it.
So is it 1 syllable first?
Yeah, we'll go 1 syllable first.
Okay. Ready? Go. Person.
2 syllables.
Oh my god.
Keep going, keep
Okay. We're not doing that one. 2 syllables.
Oh.
Dance. Back. Sing.
Karaoke?
Dance. Sing. Concert. Dance.
Dance. Dance. Team?
Back.
Back. Backstreet Boys?
Ground. Dance.
Breakdance.
Yes! Good job. Sing. Country. Oh shoot. No, sorry. Sing.
Concert?
Yes, good job. Boy, I don't even know what that is. Oh, we were at 4 hours.
All right, so what do we
wow.
got? 2?
2.
I kept saying 2 syllables.
Wait, what was the dance back?
Backup
Backup dancer, yeah.
Oh. You go back. I was like thinking Northern Campus.
What?
I was like, dance team? I don't know.
Hey, whatever. Okay.
All right.
Do you guys
Do you want to do 1 syllable or do you want me to do them?
I'm gonna go first.
Okay. You're going to guess first?
No, I'm gonna say it.
All right, let's roll.
Did you guys start with people? Or I guess it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter.
All right.
Weird. Trump. Best. Guy.
JD Vance? Nope, Musk. Elon
Yes.
Musk.
Oh, that was nice.
Down.
Hell? Dang, come on.
Ooh. Not real.
Fake. False. Things that are not real.
Used to drink
Uh,
out of cup, but not.
I don't know. Go on to the next one.
We're done.
2-2.
Plastic, or no, paper straws.
Oh.
Paper straws. Oh.
I didn't know. Yeah, I guess it,
Yeah, I don't know how else I would have explained that either.
That one is tough.
tied.
Here. Oh, since we get cameras, I didn't even think about this. So I think we should do, like, obviously you can't
that
see.
would be kind of, oh.
So then if, like, you want to show this camera, so that way the audience can see,
Okay, that's a good
Yes.
idea.
so that way they can.
Okay.
Okay, so are we on things?
Yeah, can we go back to things?
Yeah, I say we start wherever we left off at.
Okay.
Still one syllable?
No, we'll go freestyle now.
Okay.
Or
That's
do we
better
want to
for
keep
me.
it one syllable and then we'll switch after
Yeah, let's
both
do
people?
that.
So that way it's
Yeah.
fair. Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Show the camera.
Date. App.
Tinder? Bumble?
Gay. Date app.
Gay?
Yes.
I don't know a gay dating app. Okay, you have to stay on things.
Keep it things.
Not baby.
Baby.
Okay.
Pregnant?
Birth control. I'm getting really weird. Hurt.
Injury?
Sore.
Lifting? Weightlifting?
Think about the thing. It's a thing.
It's thing. So sore.
Weights.
We're out of time. Grinder, bro. Have you ever heard of Grinder?
No.
Dating app?
I've never heard of that. A gay dating app?
Yes.
Guys, I've never heard of that. What was it? Birth control?
Birth control and then massage gun.
Okay, I wouldn't have known what Grinder is. I would have said like, I literally
What
would
if
have
I
said
should
like,
have said? Maybe like a grinder.
I would have said like, what's his name? That. Never mind. I'm not gonna bring that up on this podcast.
All right,
because
my
you're
turn.
I'm really bad
That
at
was
guessing.
really hard.
All right. No, but some of those were hard. I don't know how to do massage gun.
Yeah.
That is kind of
I should have
hard.
skipped it.
Sport, sore.
You can't say gun.
Leg.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. That would have been easy to act out.
Yeah,
so,
it
would've.
Paul, this is your fault that we can't act out. All right, ready, set, go. Show, stream, red, black.
Netflix.
Yes. Bang.
That's good at this.
Oh.
Oh God.
Not kiss. But not. Huh?
Traits. I just remind
Oh.
myself.
No, that one's hard. I don't know how to go to that
Yeah.
one. I don't know how to do that. God, I keep thinking of 2-syllable words. Old show with fake. Time.
Tough rounds for us.
That was tough.
Yeah.
Catfish. The other one's cheater was the first one. Goat. I didn't even try that one. It was like greatest of all
These are
time.
just
I was
putting
thinking
one
in love.
Yeah. Are those the two we got?
So
We have two. I don't know.
We have
We got
two. Yeah, I
three,
haven't
so
been
at the-
collecting.
at the end of the
Here, I'll
first
grab
full
them.
round, Team Maggie and Blake are winning 3-2 over
Whatever.
Team Morgan and Izzy. So,
We got freestyle.
yep, freestyle. This is where we kind of pick
Okay,
up
this
points.
is where I can do my job.
Okay. Or yeah.
So start back at the beginning, or should we go back to things because we didn't get a thing?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
do
go to
things.
things because you guys
Okay.
didn't get a thing.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Ready?
You ready? Orange juice and champagne.
Mimosas.
Good job.
There we go.
I don't like that. Very intoxicated.
Drunk.
I don't even. What? Sorry, guys. I don't know what that is. Going against a box.
Why can't I act
Me?
it out?
Mime?
Yeah.
Yes. A teacher has this. They work in their.
Whiteboard? Worker?
No, they work
Classroom?
inside their. Another word
Office?
for class. Yes. Sorry, I haven't been
There we
showing.
go.
Shoot. You read books on this. It's like a
Kindle?
Yes. After very intoxicated the next morning.
Hungover.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Dang.
That was
What a
good,
round.
Mo.
Let's go.
How many did you guys get on that one?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, we got to get 6.
It's much easier than one syllable.
Right.
Okay. Timer.
I got you. All
I
right.
feel like I'm like pulling.
What do we got to go traits. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Laying down in bed with your significant other. Your body.
I don't know if I'm allowed.
Cuddling.
Spooning.
Yeah, but the smaller one.
Small spoon.
Yeah.
Little spoon.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I could say
Christmas guy.
Santa.
Where we're at right now, regionally.
Midwest.
Good one.
Oh, I haven't been showing. Frozen. Not
Ice
ice
cream?
cream, but
Shake?
yo. Can I say yo?
Frozen froyo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you can say that.
You had a kid, but you're the man, so now your body is different. What do you look like? What would you slang terms be called?
The baby daddy?
No.
Puberty?
You drink a lot of beer and.
Dad bod.
Yep.
You drink a lot of beer.
Changing the person who changes your appearance with artificial stuff.
Plastic surgeon?
Yep.
It's time.
Great.
Let's
I was
go.
not showing. I was locked in.
That's more fun. Freestyle's fun.
Yeah, freestyle was fun.
Okay, those are from before.
Okay, I gotta get my guessing
6.
game on. I'm so bad at
6.
guessing.
Let's go.
Okay.
Dang!
You're still up by 1.
Yeah. Because 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you guys have 8.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Dang.
Let's
Oh,
roll.
where did we put those? Okay. Ready?
Ready?
Yeah. Ride these around campus,
Scooter?
but like not
Electric
gas.
scooter?
Yep. Red, white, and blue. You love it.
A flag.
This is like a person. They're super.
Patriotic.
Yep.
There we go.
You love the outdoors. Or no, it's kind of weird. You talk to people. You want to inspire
Outgoing.
them.
Leader.
You want to inspire them. You want to get them going.
Encouraging. Oh, it's people.
Yeah. You do like speeches. Okay. Oh, these are at games. They're cheering on the team.
The crowd.
There's like 6 of them. They're girls.
Oh, cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You do go to this place to get your nails done.
A spa.
Like a
Nail spa. Nail salon.
yeah. You have this on your pie on top.
Whipped
Not ice
cream?
cream, but yep.
Time. I think. Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
We got 5.
Oh, wait. No. I think that was partially your discard pile. And
Oh,
partially
was it whipped cream, nail salon? No, I think these are the cheerleader. Oh, we didn't get motivational speaker.
Oh.
Cheerleader, nail salon. Did we get all those? Oh, weather person did not get that.
And then I think
Whipped
your
cream.
other-
Electric scooter, patriotic.
Okay.
All right.
How many
Got
did we get?
5.
5? Okay.
Yeah.
What did we end off on? People?
Yes.
Yeah, because I got plastic surgery. So we're on places.
Dope.
All right.
Ready?
Yep. This is where you go to work out. A lot of girls go here.
Gym, yoga studio.
Yes, yoga studio. Good. I don't know. Oh, I feel like I should. The old Subway deal. They don't have it anymore. It was a song, a catchy song, talking about a certain sandwich. That is an amount of money. And then
Oh
how?
shoot, $6? What was it?
No,
No.
come on. One less. Five.
$5 meal deal? Or
No.
no, what? No, what?
Come on. Do they even have Subways in Millbank?
Yeah, but
might be
not
too
like
young.
didn't pay
I know,
attention.
right?
I feel old.
Okay, what's the type of sandwich that you can get? Not
6 inch
not a 6-inch, but
foot long.
put it together.
$5 foot long.
There we
Yes.
go. When you can't hold your alcohol very well, you're
Oh, lightweight.
yep.
I should know that.
People who break into like computers and stuff.
Oh, hackers.
Yes.
Time.
Okay. Oh, I think you guys might have this now because we got 4.
Let's go.
We're tied, though.
Tied.
We're
Yeah,
at
tied.
13. You guys are also at 13.
Are these our cards that we've gotten?
Yeah, but like I don't think our first round is in here. I think we might have put those back.
No, I didn't. 3,
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Plus 5, 13.
Yeah.
Oops. All right.
Tied.
Let's go.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Yep.
13.
Great.
Yeah, we are tied. All right. I have an idea. Now we roll the die, figure out what we're doing,
Okay.
Okay.
and then kind of use it as a tiebreaker.
Okay.
I don't know how long we've been
Yeah.
doing this.
Yeah.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think that's
It's been a good day.
Okay, and then I say either one can choose on who's guessing and who's showing.
Yeah.
And then I say if we do show don't tell, we kind of act it out in the chairs. If the dice picks
Yeah,
up for us,
okay.
we good with
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna roll. Show don't tell.
Shoot.
Act it out and okay. I feel like you're good at guessing.
Okay.
So we're gonna act it out in our chairs. We won't stand up. We'll just kind of. Oh, I don't know. That's kind of hard.
You can always put it down if it's
True.
too hard. But
True,
like I
and
don't
if
know.
it doesn't work, then we'll just do one more round.
Yeah.
of
Yeah, okay.
Whatever. Okay.
Wait, does it matter what we start at?
Did we
I
end
don't
on
really remember
people?
what we were-
That's,
ended on
Go do
people?
like
So
places.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, flip the.
Oh yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yep. In jail.
wow. What a pull.
Belly button. Zipper. Flicking the
You had the first two letters or first two words.
Yeah.
belly button zipper.
No.
Button up.
Like
Belly button ring. Things. Belly button
my
germ.
belly button on this show. We're just gonna
Flicker.
Oh.
Firework.
Oh, that looks so.
I don't know. Time. What was that?
It was belly button lint and then champagne.
Lint.
Lint, yeah.
Oh.
Champagne one was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Champagne.
was
You
trying
should have
to,
like
like-
drink it like.
Oh yeah.
Really awkward. Shaking.
You're going.
That's better. I was. God dang it.
She's like lifting her bottom one.
Yeah, I did this.
I was surprised you got it right away though, and I was like, all right.
One.
Do you want to act it or do you want me to act them out? Okay.
You.
I did
All
not
right.
get this.
We got one.
So you guys got one.
So
So,
we're
we,
up
gotta
by
get, we gotta get one.
Yeah.
All right. If I don't know how to act it out, I'm putting it down.
I'm
right
nervous.
away.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Sure.
Right, go.
Please.
Ooh. Places are hard. Ooh. Oh.
Singing, opera, house.
Yes. What? Bang. Let's go. Oh. I don't know how to act these out. Ooh.
Oh, don't.
I just totally
Yeah.
showed you the card. We're not even gonna.
Oh.
Not doing that one.
Circle. Light. Studio light. No, what are they called? Ring light.
Yes.
Gosh dang it.
Bang. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna
Dang
keep
it.
going for
Okay,
the game. And I don't want to do that one.
Angry, mad, serious.
I don't know how else to do.
That one's hard.
Yeah.
Oh.
Time.
Dang it. You guys win.
We win.
Whatever.
I
Let's
won.
go. Bang. Just like how we're gonna beat you guys in volleyball in a couple
The
of
fact
weeks.
that I'm showing my belly
Like
button.
this. Like belly button flicker, bro.
like, what am I pulling out of my belly button?
That's funny.
I don't even know how else you could have done lint. Maybe like a lint roller.
I've never really heard of belly button lint.
Really?
No, I don't get lint in my belly button.
I mean, I don't either.
I don't
but, like,
think
I've heard of it.
just so everyone knows, Izzy Moore doesn't get lint in her belly button, guys. So
That's so funny. All right,
Well,
should we put these back?
I think we can wrap this up, right?
All right.
Do we need a final count?
Sure.
Maybe.
1, 2.
Official count. I'm missing our card that we just got.
Why do I only have 14?
I think that's right because
Yeah.
you got one in the last
Oh,
round.
yeah.
And then I have the 15. And
They
here's
should
our
be 15.
ring light and opera house. Bang!
Good job, you
15 to
guys.
14. We're gonna have to keep this going.
It's a fun game.
That is fun.
That's perfect for this
I
game.
know. We had it at home, and then my roommate spotted it because my roommate Michael, that's my girlfriend's little brother. They were in California with us, and so they played at our house. And he's like, "Dude, this game's fun." And so he bought it, and so I'm like, "I'm gonna steal this from you
Yeah.
That's fun.
for the TV show." So a little unorthodox of tracking the wolves. You know,
Yeah.
we didn't really interview you guys.
Hey, that's fine.
But I thought this would be fun to play, so I really appreciate you guys taking time. You guys literally just came from workouts, had to
Yeah.
run over in the snow, sleet,
Sleet,
rain,
slush, rain.
whatever it's
Whatever
called.
it is.
But anyways, I really appreciate you guys coming in, so thank you guys, and as always, go Wolves.
Go Wolves.
Wolves.